All right, let's talk about one of the most visible issues in and around Portland. Yes, tents and homeless campers are one, but graffiti is certainly another. It's an issue we've covered time and time again here on The Story, and you, turns out, are always asking for more. Earlier this month, Lindsay wrote to us, "I, for one, would appreciate coverage of the graffiti plague." Interesting word choice there, Lindsay. How can overpasses, bridges, and building tops be so elaborately covered without anyone seeming to notice what would appear to take hours, if not days, to complete? Good point. A viewer named Scott wondered about all the graffiti along the interstates through town. I-5 is a visible representation of Portland. It does not show our city in a good light. Hoping someone will get things cleaned up very soon. Well, Scott, sorry to be the bearer here, but you'll likely be waiting a while for the cleanup. ODOT says they don't have any money left over to prioritize graffiti removal. Instead, and perhaps rightly so, safety concerns like potholes and cracked roads are their main focus. Though in light of that announcement this week, and because running out of money seems like a story we've heard before, let's answer the question, how did we get here? Right, the pandemic was tough for so many reasons, and as taggers laid it on thick, the Oregon legislature authorized a one-time boost of $1 million, one time for ODOT to clean up graffiti around town. Now, early last year, ODOT put more than that, total of $2 million toward contractors whose job it was to remove graffiti. But exactly 2 months ago today, June 30th, you know how the team here likes to be precise, that money ran out. And without extra funding, ODOT is basically putting graffiti on the back burner as they use their maintenance funds for things like sealing cracks in the pavement, repainting lines, and repairing lighting.
Now we are back into that normal situation, at least as far as state highways go, the portion of the roads and bridges that ODOT is responsible for. Our maintenance crews still remove graffiti, but we don't have the capacity of that extra private contractor work that was being done for 2 years. If taggers continue at their current rate, then Portlanders will see more graffiti because we don't have that boost in capacity to remove it.
Well, hence the get used to it remark we made earlier. Now, House adds ODOT will always prioritize safety repairs over graffiti removal. But if the situation sounds kind of familiar, guess what? It is. Earlier this year, the city of Portland ran out of state money it draws on to remove homeless camps from ODOT property. The city burned through $2 million that was supposed to get them to the end of June this year, but the money ran out back in February. Those camp removals only resumed when Governor Kotek approved a $600,000 bailout to tide the city over into the next fiscal year. Right now, there is no indication that ODOT will get the same kind of bailout for graffiti removal. So let's say it one more time, barring community solutions or something we are not seeing here. Sadly, get used to it.